Aloha everybody, it's the Big Kahuna here. Just wrapped up the CalJam event here in Costa Mesa, and man, I gotta tell you, what an incredible event. This is one of the most evolved group of people. It was primarily geared for chiropractors, and this had to be the most evolved group of chiropractors that I've ever been around. It was really exciting and very dynamic. It was set up by Billy DeMoss, and this guy has got to be one of the coolest, most aware chiropractors I've ever met. I mean, he's totally dynamic, an incredible speaker. Not only that, I mean, if he wasn't a chiropractor, the guy would be a rock star. It was absolutely amazing, the event that he put on. Some really dynamic people, friends of ours, were speaking at it. David Kennedy was talking about fluoride. And I got to tell you, one of the big takeaways from the event was the fact that, you know, they're all talking about toxicity and poisons, whether it be in the water, whether it be in the air, or vaccines. I mean, and I got to tell you this, what's really exciting about Billy and about the people that were at this event, I mean, these are people who truly care, who are totally passionate, and who really exemplify the whole idea of attitude of be the change you want to see. I mean, it really is up to us. I mean, here I am. So, like I was saying, I had the opportunity to spend some time with Dane Wigington of bioengineeringwatch.com or .org. One or the other. Anyway, I'll put the link up. It's absolutely incredible. I mean, here I am in beautiful Laguna Beach, and the skies are being completely covered by this particulate matter that's being put out by these airplanes. This guy used to work at Bechtel, has got a very serious background, understands science, has been doing the work, has people that he's working with that, you got to go to his website. There's definitely something happening up in the sky. Just look up and you'll start to see it's happening all over the world. And they've done the testing. They're finding aluminum particulate matter, large amounts of it in these places. It's just like I was saying, you know, the big takeaway from this meeting is there is a lot of poison out there. And of course, it resonates with me. You know, for those of you who don't know, my father started the hair test in 1968 looking for heavy metals. We've been talking about heavy metals, lead, mercury, cadmium, arsenic, the whole 9 yards. We've been talking about things like fluoride toxicity since the late 60s, early 70s. And it's amazing to me that we're still having this conversation. You know, where the rest of the world is trying to remove fluoride and is trying to clean up these vaccines, they're looking at us like we're crazy. And it's very, very frightening. There was a very dynamic conversation, a presentation that was made at the conference by a woman by the name of Tenpenny, who was talking about the fact that, I mean, we're getting into forced vaccinations. I mean, what kind of country is this? So I met Simon Floriani. He's a chiropractor out of Australia, super dynamic guy, really super guy. And in his presentation, one of the things he was talking about is that we got to grow some granites and we got to get some throwdown. So I'm putting it out there. Get involved. Understand there are groups out there like the National Health Federation that are fighting for your rights and your protection, and get involved. So in between all the lectures that were being given at the conference, Billy's band would come out and they would play some songs, and I mean, it was just a really cool vibe. So yeah, get a load of this. I just want to take a minute and put this into perspective. I mean, so you've got this chiropractor who's busy, who's got to practice, and in the meantime, he's putting on a show for thousands of people. He's coordinating the speakers, he's coordinating the exhibitors, he's working with the venue and setting up all the technical stuff so that they can put on this unbelievable show. Oh, and at the same time, he's got a band that's putting on a multi-day event that's performing seamlessly. I mean, it was just an absolutely incredible event. Have another listen, because this was absolutely incredible. I mean, it was such a really neat way to go to hear speakers and then to have this transition. I mean, it was really, really cool. So in between every lecture that they would have at the conference, Billy's band would come out and they'd play a couple of tunes, which was really very cool. You know, in between these breaks that they would have. And it really created a really neat atmosphere and a neat environment for the whole show to have these guys performing. I mean, it was a fun event, and I'm very hopeful that next year we'll be there. And of course, you know what else I really loved about Billy? He was sporting that really rockin' big Kahuna do, which I love. Bottom line, CalJam is an amazing event. If you're a chiropractor, you need to be there. So make sure you're there in 2017. Look for Ola Loa. If all goes well, I'll be there as well. Anyway, hope everyone's well. Aloha, everybody.